Welcome to our living room. This is from the Disney Couch, and tonight you're joining us for a treat. Our movie is...
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur? How come no one has
Dinosaur.
ever heard of Dinosaur?
I saw the trailer and it looked awful. The computer animation was awful.
Is that why you're wearing a paper bag on your head, Ellie? Because you don't want to watch this Disney movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Had to watch it.
Well, if we didn't watch Dinosaur, then we'd be cheating and liars in saying that we're watching every Disney movie.
It's true.
Yeah,
So,
we gotta do it.
Ellie has been less than excited about watching Dinosaur since we began this project, I think. So we're gonna tackle it tonight,
Yeah, alright.
so you don't have to.
I think you guys are judging a book by its cover. It was the first fully computer animated movie that Disney ever made.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they really went on an adventure with it. I don't know, I've never seen it, but
I'm curious to see it because it's sort of one of those movies that nobody ever talks about. I honestly cannot think of one person that has seen it that I know.
Has anyone on the Disney Couch seen it?
No.
As I was doing research for this, I discovered that Dinosaur actually was more successful than we thought. It opened at #1 in the box office. It made $349 million. I mean, it cost $127 to make, but still. Yeah, so it
Was it a flop?
It wasn't a flop, but for some reason it's just kind of disappeared. Yeah.
Well, let's stop talking about it. Let's just watch.
Okay, Ellie, will you take the bag off and truly experience Dinosaur with us? Will you? Okay, now we're really ready. Here we go. Dinosaur!
Some things start out big, and some things start out small. Very small. But sometimes the smallest thing can make the biggest changes of all.
So Dinosaurs was kind of interesting because it was equal amounts of dinosaur roaring and dinosaur dialogue in English. You know, some of them have different accents.
Baleen, you got big feet, just give them a kick. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't possibly.
And then you go the next scene to dinosaurs going, ah!
well, would you rather them do just go, hey,
Hey you! Hey, stop!
It was just kind of funny.
go to Paris, sir!
But yes, dinosaurs.
We made it. Yeah. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, actually.
Yeah,
It was
wasn't
just
bad.
really predictable.
Yes.
And not really Disney. It just doesn't seem like a Disney movie.
It was part live action, part computer animation.
All the backgrounds were shot live action footage of actual locations, and then over that they superimposed these computer animated dinosaurs.
Yeah, and it kind of, in some ways, it made it seem like one of those Disney nature documentaries, except then the dinosaurs start speaking to each other, and so
That kind of threw it off a little bit. I found the animation was good, for 2000, for computer animation.
And then there's some parts that was just like laughable.
when they did slow motion movement with the dinosaurs.
Not enough frames.
There was a couple moments, too, where there was a meteor shower and the Earth was blowing up, and it definitely looked like a green screen explosion placed over this thing, and then another green screen explosion over here.
They're far apart. No one will be able to tell that they're the same point.
And
Did anyone get really attached to any of the characters?
No.
You could tell right away who was going to be the bad guy, who was going to be the good guy, and whatnot.
Who's gonna be the love interest?
Yeah, who's going to be the girl?
She turns
who's gonna fall in
around,
love?
she's got eyelashes, and her skin is kind of pinkish. More like, oh, there she is.
But I found that I just really didn't have a lot of emotion for the characters.
Yeah.
That it seemed like there was more focus on the scenery shots and the animation. There was a lot of shots of dinosaurs walking in a group.
Yeah, the main dinosaur, whatever his name is. Arlo. We'll call him Arlo.
Sure.
He didn't develop at all. Like the whole movie. He
No,
was like,
there's that
we
one-
can't leave behind the group.
Oh yeah,
Got sticked
that's
out.
true.
The whole
Tyler.
movie, he was just
No,
constant.
but then there's one point where he's like, I give up. And then the dinosaurs are like, but you gave us hope. Let's hit this thing with our heads. Paradise!
He gave up for about 30 seconds, then they're back.
He never really seemed to care that much that he was a lone dinosaur in a group of lemurs.
Yeah.
It's strange. You'd have to watch it to
I
understand.
thought there'd be a Tarzan type plot there,
But he's just like,
there wasn't.
Oh
Yeah.
no, there's no people like me. Oh hey, a meteor!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you never really know what he wants, and he never really wants anything. It just happens, and
He's just a nice guy.
he does the things.
He's a good guy.
And oh look, he gets the girl. Oh, surprise.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
I think if you wanted to sum it up, it looks like they spent their time and their money and their energy making it look cool, but there wasn't a lot of time, money, or energy left over to put a good story in here. Which is probably why Dinosaur doesn't really stand the test of time.
Much like the dinosaurs in the movie, it plodded along.
Yep. And is now extinct.
All right.
Roasted.
So for this Disney movie that nobody ever talks about, how Disney is it?
I'm thinking not very.
I
was
don't know.
just thinking
I
the
think
same
there's
thing.
going to be a few things.
Well, there's only one way to find out, isn't there? To the chart!
Do, 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 do.
Book intro.
No,
Nope.
no chance. No way.
We thought it had, promise for at least an exciting intro because it kind of had the soundtrack that sort of sounded Lion King-y.
Yeah.
But
Hey look, eggs!
They look like potatoes.
anyway, so not a terribly thrilling opening and definitely no book.
And they were trying to go Lion King with this. They released the first minute or so of the movie as the trailer,
Oh, okay.
because that worked really well for Lion King. I think this one, not so much.
Missing parents.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Where are your parents anyway?
A lot of us are on our own now.
His mother was like trampled to death or something.
Poor mom.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
she
By the
saved her
barracuda.
egg. Not a
Yeah.
barracuda, Carnosaur.
And then he ended up getting raised by lemurs. But that didn't, the
didn't
whole
matter.
missing parent thing.
Didn't it really move the plot?
Yeah, he totally could have been raised by dinosaurs. That would have been the same plot.
Other than, you know what, they probably needed something furry and cute in the movie, so that's why they
Yeah,
brought
did
in
the lemurs do anything to enhance the
No.
Well,
plot?
they saved him. They
Oh.
raised him. That was it.
And they were furry and cute. Yeah, and Sid got a girl at the end, so that was
He
good.
got multiple girls.
Sid the lemur. Good job,
Yeah,
Sid.
it was an awkward joke at the end there.
Let's play monkey in the middle.
Yeah. They were trying for some humor in this, but there was nothing funny about Dinosaur.
And that, children, is called a Jerkosaurus.
Every time I just made it very sarcastic. Ha!
Yeah.
That
Wow,
doesn't
we're
count.
starting to like this movie less and less the more we talk
Yeah,
about it.
we're
Yeah.
becoming a little cynical here. We do have missing parents, but apparently it didn't matter. But it's good for a point, though.
Yeah. Dad with the stash. No.
No.
They're all stashed.
They're lemurs, so they're all furry.
Yeah. And he didn't have excess fur on his lips, so.
Talking animals.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for that weird spiky
Yeah.
thing.
He acted like a dog because they needed an animal sidekick.
That's right.
So,
There was
yeah.
all the dinosaurs spoke, except for the villainous, the meat-eating dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, that's
you never
true.
heard them speak.
Yeah, that would have been a little weird though. You know, the big Carnosaur comes around the corner. Pardon me, gents, I'd like to have a bite of you.
So, talking dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for a point.
Unlikely partnership.
There was
I
an
will.
unlikely partnership moment where kind of the security guard dinosaur, whatever you want to call him, Crouton.
Ooh, I like me
He like defended the weaker dinosaurs who he had sort of made fun of and mocked.
And then he
before
died.
And then he died for them, protecting them.
Oh no.
That would be more character development than unlikely partnership,
Yeah,
I
you're
think.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Hidden Mickey.
I was able to find one reference online, the back of one lemur climbing up a vine in a very fuzzy way. There's kind of a triangular black spot that if you look really closely might possibly be Mickey shaped.
Oh yeah, I totally see it.
Oh yeah.
It's probably our most
Hidden.
hidden Mickey yet,
Yeah.
but I think it's close enough that we can count
yeah.
it.
You
So-
look at it, you're like, wow, that's like Mickey's head.
Yeah, on the back of a fuzzy lemur.
Alcohol.
Alcohol!
Nope.
Nope, it's nature.
They barely ate anything.
Yeah. So they didn't eat, they barely drank, and nobody was getting drunk. So,
And a meteor crashed into the earth.
yeah,
That was kind of a
my
bummer,
problems.
actually.
bad day.
Yeah. Bad day on planet Earth.
Yes.
Witchy villain.
No.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Strictly nature documentary.
Yeah.
Ugly villain.
What?
All dinosaurs are ugly.
They were all kind of
Yeah.
ugly.
Okay, so first off, who was the villain in Dinosaur?
The meteor.
I'd
Yeah.
say the Carnotaurs were the villains. They were just kind of this ever-present, scary thing that was always following them.
Yeah, following them very slowly. It
Yeah.
took them days to catch up.
But were they ugly?
Yeah.
They were scary.
It was
Did
scary.
you see those fingers?
Those are the raptors.
Oh.
I would just say they were scary villains, but no uglier than any of the other dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's a world of dinosaurs, so what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
have
like
a
a
pig.
lizard. Yeah. No ugly villains in Dinosaur. They're all ugly. Dinosaurs are cool. They eat stuff.
Sharp teeth.
Sharp teeth.
Ooh ha ha.
Little arms.
Death by falling.
Yeah.
Yeah?
A very good death by falling.
Big dinosaur fight. That was one thing that this movie had a lot of, was dinosaurs crashing into each other.
With their tails. Just
Yeah, and their necks. Yeah. Yeah.
And he also grabbed her and was trying to pull her off, and you could see her hide stretch. Good job, CGI guys. But then her hide was too tough, and off he went.
Hit song.
No.
Nope. Nope. Singing.
Nothing even came close.
I think this movie would be even more spit sang. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, can you imagine those dinosaurs all breaking into song? On
Born
the
of golden, wait no, born of hot and steamy air and acid rain confined.
Romantic duet.
No.
Nope.
Nope. They had the romance, and we knew it was coming. It was
Yeah.
very obvious.
Just the pretty dinosaur.
Yep, she was the only other dinosaur that ever talked to him.
But it barely happened. Like, they were just like, more like a Jerkosaurus. Oh, I'm sorry for calling that. And then the next thing you know, they're having babies.
Well, that escalated quickly.
But did they kiss?
No.
No,
No,
They didn't even rub noses.
No, they nuzzled once. They nuzzled necks, but I don't
necks.
think that's enough.
And,
If it was
and they
heads,
almost
maybe.
they almost bumped noses by the watering hole.
Oh yeah, we really knew they were falling in love because their hands touched in the popcorn bowl. I mean, their feet touched in the watering hole.
Resurrection. This is the real world.
Dinosaurs, when they die, they die.
Yep.
Then
And
nothing.
there was a lot of dinosaurs dying. Yeah. No resurrection?
This was an interesting movie.
Yes.
So let's total it up.
Okay. Jaira, what's our total for Dinosaur?
Our total is 4 out of 14.
Okay, Dinosaur winds up with a whopping 4 points, which puts it right here at the bottom. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. Dinosaur is tied with The Fox and the Hound as the least Disney movie yet. This definitely feels the least like a Disney movie.
Feels like a Universal movie. Yeah.
Only
no
a little
magic.
bit of
No
romance.
magic. No good villain.
No singing.
Plot.
No singing.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
joy.
Just nothing.
No princess.
No comedic timing.
No Robin Williams.
No mustaches.
Yeah,
That's what we were missing.
that's right. If this movie had a mustache, then everything would have been better.
But at the end of the day, I'm glad to say that I saw it so that I can now forget about it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, next week on the Disney Couch, come on back because we're going to watch The Emperor's New Groove together.
Yay! Unlikely partnership!
Spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers. So, thanks for joining us on the Disney Couch. Now you don't have to see Dinosaur. There you go. If you enjoyed this video, then like it, subscribe, comment, do all those YouTube-y things, and join us next week for our next episode of From the Disney Couch. Thanks for coming along with us. Bye!
Bye! Now can we watch the bonus features?
There's nothing interesting with dinosaurs.
Whoa!
Oh.
That's my pterodactyl scream.
Okay, let's
No,
go
this
see
is a
that.
pterodactyl.
Oh wow, that was good.
That one was for you, Rob Petcow.